video. I want to show you that.
So what's up, everybody? It's saying we hope y'all are having fun today, right?
Yeah, I'm playing on my wrestling man.
Yep, he's over here, guys, playing with his wrestling man. We got one piece of mail today that came in. And there'll be a separate TTM video for today. And we're also going to show something special.
I show you the doors.
Not many of you guys do watch races every week, but we got to witness an awesome winner this past week, Sunday.
My John Cena.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's my John Cena and my shirt.
Justin Haley, driver of the number 77 for Spire Motorsports, actually won this week at Daytona. So I thought I was going to go through some of my stuff here. They got an old Justin Haley card for you guys before we got started, just to kind of commemorate. Fix that for you. His win that he just recently had. So what I'm going to do, guys, is look in here and see if I can find something of Justin Haley's to show. What we're looking at down here, I'll kind of grab the camera. These are the hero cards that I have, guys. This entire box here, everything that you're looking at right here is signed in this container. And I'm trying to find my Justin Haley hero card that I have signed. I know I've got one in here. I think somebody's already received one through the mail. Not sure. But I know we got a Justin Haley in here. It's just a matter of me finding it.
That's my
Give me just a minute.
Hey, I'm my son. My son. That is my son. So that's John Cena. It's me.
And Rose, I got these things
AJ Styles.
kind of done up by names.
That's AJ Styles. You see? It's him face. That's him face. Wow, way. But my AJ Styles. That's
Hope everybody's having a good Monday.
I know one picket. Why? Sorry. So
Jay's over here just playing away.
This picket is me.
I know this hero card's in there somewhere.
My son my car. My son was my car.
Seems like I'm finding everything but the one we want.
My games. So I play my game and the larger he won my car. That's our John Cena car. There was no John Cena yacht. Yeah. Ow.
Well,
That hurts. John
I know
Cena
what the card looks like that we're looking for. It's just I'm kind of coming through. It's not coming right out to us here. Let's see see if I can do it this way.
Don't. We're going to. Whoa!
There's a bunch of Daniel Hemricks. Wow, let's show these Mike the Card Dude watches. I know his brother likes Daniel Hemrick. Here's some older ones. There's that one.
No, I can't find him.
That one.
I can't find him.
This one right here. Got that one.
I can't find him, son.
See, there's another one.
Hi, my son.
Telling you guys, I got a lot of this stuff.
My
That one.
Bear.
I didn't realize I had this many different Daniel Hemricks. And that one.
That's my son doing.
All right, let's see if we can find this. I'm looking for though. I kind of put them by names, so it makes it easier for me to find them. But of course, the one I'm wanting, I can't find.
Hey, I can't find mine. Wait.
There's a crazy one. I'm not saying I'm a follower of Trump or whatnot, but that was a special Trump Pence card back when he was running. Austin Wayne Self. There's Christopher Bell, Kaz Gralla. Prototype imagery for Kaz.
Wait for me.
Still haven't found the one I want though.
Guys, I know what.
I want to find the Justin Haley.
Guys, when did you go home?
If I didn't want to find it, I would have done found it.
Guys, when did you go home?
But that's how it goes. There's Matt crafting.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Probably sticking to the back of one another.
Wait.
One of these thicker ones, because it's a bigger card
Look at me.
than what
Look
most
at
of them
me.
are.
Look at me. Look at me.
Nelson Piquet Jr., geez.
You go for
I
it.
haven't heard of him in a while.
You go for it.
There's Ross Chastain.
Oh, where do you go?
I'm looking
Whoa.
for it.
Whoa! A car! Wait. What's my...
We'll get to that mail piece here in a second.
What's my...
I can't find it.
Sir! I still beat you.
It ain't looking too promising
Will
that we're
you
gonna find it.
stay right here?
Tyler read it.
See, Styles. We're doing here.
Cameron Haley.
So what we doing there? Okay?
It aggravates me because I know this card is
Stay
in here.
there.
Here we go.
Stay there.
Here we go. Alright, Justin Haley. He just won his first cup race
Huh? You
this past
shut the
Sunday.
doors.
And here he is in the 24 truck. Back when he was with GMS. That's what the young guy looks like.
I see him.
And he just won his first cup race. So
What's he?
I thought I'd throw that out there. So cool to see somebody like that win in the biggest
hat.
huh?
Don't see the hat.
You probably just lost it, didn't you? Did you?
Wait. Let's go.
I'm not gonna look for it right this second. Can you play with it until I'm done?
No, you guys don't see the hat.
I will.
AJ Styles.
I will in a few minutes, okay?
No, you don't.
Look, say hey to everybody.
Hey,
We'll get right here and wave at them.
hey.
This is Justin Haley. He won Sunday's race.
See.
Don't bend it. It's been signed.
Wait, is it a car?
Yeah,
That's a car?
it's a truck.
A
Truck. All right. So there's that. That's what I
No.
wanted to show everybody
No. No way.
before we got started.
No way. No way. No way. No way.
Don't get so loud, buddy.
No way.
We'll have to go through this one day.
Yeah. I
Show
can't see that.
some of them off. We've got a Larson in here somewhere.
Wait,
It's like one of his first ever
that car?
hero cards. I was going to see if I couldn't find it real quick. I think I know exactly where it's at. It's going to be in this one right here.
That car?
Should be.
I can't believe that tire.
You can't believe what, little buddy?
My Kim floor. Don't want to start the west. Look, Daddy. Look, Daddy. Daddy.
What?
That door. I know.
No, leave him alone. Get out of
What's this door?
Get out of the closet.
What's this?
Show you some old Chase Elliott's I got here.
Ha!
Don't be too loud. Be careful. This is very valuable, and I don't want you to
Let me see
bend it.
that.
That's Chase Elliott when he was in Bill Elliott's racing.
Hound.
Yeah, it's Aaron's Dream Machine ride. Let me show the cam, please.
Wait.
I want to show the camera,
Let
and
me,
you won't
let
bet
me
me.
show you. Let me show this.
Yeah,
Son, it's
I really want to show them the
So-
Chase Elliott card, though.
No.
Get over here and play with your men. So that's when he was in the truck series, and then we can go back even farther to when he was in the Can-N series.
No.
Right here. Check this out, guys.
No.
So there's that.
Let me.
Talking about Travis Pastrana, I was just watching him last night.
Let me show you.
Let me show them because this is my stuff to show right this second, buddy.
Fine.
Travis Pastrana. Yes, it is yours one day, but these are Daddy's. That's Travis Pastrana when he made his run in NASCAR. And then I kind of kept this up because he was supposed to have been like one of the top prospects, but he kind of fell off to nothing, which was Dylan Kwasniewski. Met him at Can-Am Track, but his career fell to nothing. But anyways, there's that. And I thought I had the Larson in here, but I guess I don't. Ethan Short says, hey, what's up, Ethan? How's it going, buddy? We were showing off a Justin Haley that he won the race Sunday, which I thought was really awesome to see. And I was looking for my Larson card, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it or not. It's probably way back there. Hold on, guys. Alright, I'm back. It says it's going good. Last night I dealt with trolls. Yeah, trolls are never fun. Luckily, fingers crossed, I haven't had to deal with anything like that just yet. But I'm sure at some point we will. But what I was doing was I was looking for a certain in particular card to share with you guys. I found the Justin Haley. Guys, this is my Jimmy Johnson pack. I don't know why they're on top. I'm gonna shut this back up. I really got out what I wanted to show. So we'll move on to the mail day. Get this put back up. I hear Ryan coming on in our living room. I could do something else with you guys really quick. Wax Man is on, he says. Wax on and wax off. We just showed a Justin Haley hero card. He won this Sunday's race. So I thought I would pay a little tribute to the young guy. And really cool to see a young man like that win for one. While I'm here, I'll show you guys some of these. See if I can come a little bit closer here. I want to share with you guys some of my signed pictures that I've took with drivers over the years. You guys know I'm heavy into NASCAR, so I thought I would show some stuff. To kill a few minutes, maybe let some people flow in, flow out. I don't know, I may have to get some more lighting. Maybe that'll help. Can you guys see this good that are here? These are some photos that I took with some drivers. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, the first photo is with Trevor Bain. And everything that's in here is signed too. Trevor Bain. Here's with Austin Dillon. And then we got one with Brad Keselowski. Oh, we got them on top too. Hold on. Let me get this fixed up. Alright, we got them on top and bottom. I forgot about that. They look clear. Okay, that's good. Jeez. I'm going to break my photo album before it's over with, looks like. Alright, I'll kind of do these up top. We got Ricky Stenhouse. Look at my long hair. Jeez. Now I've cut it short. We got Ricky Stenhouse up top, and he's very young compared to now. There's Greg Biffle and Casey Mears. Some of these people have actually retired now and have moved on. I'm trying to get things where I can, trying to look at my second screen over here. There we go. I moved things over a little bit where you guys can see. All right, moving on to the next row. We've got Matt Kenseth, Carl Edwards. I think I got another picture of Carl back here. Yeah, there's another one. Some of these do have 2 or 3. Then we got Kyle Busch with his fake smile that he throws out. Alright. Then we got, see if I can do this. Maybe I can fix this where I can put this down. If that would be the case, that would be really cool. Trying to get my tripod to set up right. Let's see how that looks on the second screen. Hopefully we ain't got no glares. Let's see. Trying to get it situated. There we go. Alright, we got David Reagan. We got Joey Logano and then Ryan Blaney. Alright, on the bottom here, we've got Chase Elliott. And I've got another one behind it, I think, of him and me. Yep, there we go. Me and Chase again. Chris Buescher. Here's my boy Larson. I'm pretty sure I got several behind that one. Yep, we do. So there's Larson there. Right there. This is actually one of the first times that he came out. So, he was a young rookie then. This was at a local track thing that I go to for go-karts. He runs go-karts and stuff every now and then. So, anytime I can meet Larson, I go for it. That is my favorite driver. You guys that don't know. Alright, let's see if I can get this up here again. Alright, then moving on to the next one, we got AJ Allmendinger, Michael Annett, Eric Almirola. You can barely see it, but it is there, I promise. Martin Truex. This was at a test session he was at. Reed Sorensen and Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy kind of signed it. His sun was in my face, so it's kind of hard to see me, but you know, it's okay. All right, then the next page. What do we got here? We got Alex Bowman. He just recently won his first Cup race. This was actually before he was really anybody big at all. Then we got Michael McDowell. He's a nice guy, and it looks like we might have another one of him back there. Yep, there we go. It's Michael. I think he was in the 98 car on that back one there. Cole Witt. Jeb Burton, which is Ward Burton's son. Oh, this one's a cool one. J.J. Yeley, and he was actually running Sunday at Daytona. I didn't know he was going to be on the entry list, but that's cool to see him. Eric Jones, before Eric Jones was really big. He was actually in the trucks when I got that photo with him. Now he's in the Cup Series and has actually won a race. Justin Allgaier, David Gilliland, Marcus Ambrose, which he's back over in Australia now, doing his little thing over there. This is really cool. This is not like a tribute thing that the Wood Brothers did. With we got 6 people in here. What's up, everybody? 0 thumbs up. Let me get a refresh here. We might have some more thumbs up. You guys coming in, give us a thumbs up. We got 5 thumbs up. That's awesome, guys. Appreciate it. 5 people here. Ryan Blaney, Jeffrey Earnhardt. You can tell he's an Earnhardt. And then Matt DiBenedetto. He is awesome. I want to see that guy get up there and win a race. Here's Regan Smith. Ryan Truex. Daniel Suarez. This one's kind of faint. You can barely see it. But I promise it is there. Jeff Burton. Here's Steve Letarte. He's on NBC now, but he used to be Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon's crew chief back in the day. And rest in peace to Sam Bass. I used to see him every year. He would, unveil his new paintings. And when he did, I'd always go to the signings. And he signed a lot of stuff for me. He was the painter of NASCAR is what they called him. So it was awesome to see him. I think we got a couple. That's just one. This is Ben Rhodes. He actually is a up-and-coming Xfinity driver now. He'll be in the Cup Series, I know, before it's over with one day. He actually does trucks, too. So that was cool when he was in Can-Am. There's John West Townsley. He's not in NASCAR anymore. There's Jennifer Jo Cobb. It looks like I've got several in here of her, so I'll show a couple. There's that one. And there's that one. Something in my eye there, guys. Here's my buddy Greg Alden. I've got several photos with him too. It's awesome to see him come up through the ranks. I knew him when he was in go-karts, and now he's had some Cup Series starts. That was actually at King of Concrete in Greensboro. That was at a Can-Am race. That was another King of Concrete year. And then him in the Truck Series. Now he's in the Xfinity. He has ran some Cup races. I like collecting his stuff every time I see him just because I know him real well. I think it's cool how he made it to the big leagues. Here's Cole Custer before he was in the Xfinity Series and big time running. He's at the truck race in. There's Timothy Peters. He's kind of a local guy around here. But he's in the Truck Series. Won some races. This is cool. Here's Rico Abreu. Very, very good dirt racer. He ran some truck races and stuff like that, and really didn't have a long NASCAR career, but he can drive whatever he steps foot in. There's a legend, Morgan Shepherd. You can barely see it, but he's signed right there. There's Jack Roush. Like I said, guys, I've met a lot of them. Here's Jeff Burton again, and this one you can see a whole lot better. That's kind of why I retook another one. There's Hall of Famer Leonard Wood, owner of the Wood Brothers, and there's his 2 his sons, Lynn and Eddie Wood. Their shop is only like 30 minutes from here. Alright, we got Hermie Sadler. He's the brother of Elliott Sadler. You can barely see it because of the lighting. He signed that for us. He always does a signing up at Martin's. Well, here's Harrison Burton, Jeff Burton's son, which he was over on that other page. There's Christopher Bell before he was into the Xfinity Series. He's driving trucks then. Here's Landon Castle. I don't see him too often because he's kind of hard to spot, but he does. He's not like a big time runner, but it's cool to get that one. There's Greg Alden again. He was in the 30 truck that year. So like I said, guys, I try to get him every time I can see him, just because I know him. There's Max Pappas. He's a spotter now. Oh, that's cool, man. See, Wax, this is what I'm saying, guys. Wax, you made a good point, man. You guys know about your baseball and everything. This is my area right here. I can tell you about NASCAR and who's who and who ain't. It's just, what I'm saying. I mean, I know what I'm talking about when I know this stuff. Cardinals fan 1990, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Here's a King Richard Petty and his son Kyle Petty. Used to meet them every year at Krispy Kreme. They would come, and God, I miss those times because you could get the King like 10 or 15 times. I would go round and round and round throughout the line, and that's how I got a lot of stuff signed by him. There's Todd Gilliland, which is David Gilliland's son, and this is one of my favorites, Jeff Gordon. That was at a test session. He was coming to help Chase Elliott out. That was when Chase Elliott first made the chase a couple years ago. Pepino Man, if you ain't first, you're last. That's exactly right. What's up, man? I don't think you ever came into one of our lives. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I know I've came in several of yours, and I seen something about, says I watched on TV the first NASCAR race when they fought at the end. Oh yeah, that's a classic. Donnie Allison and Cal Yarborough. I actually have that photo signed by Donnie and Cal somewhere. It would be cool to bring that out and show you guys one of these days. But I seen something that you got going on about signing your name. I need to go check that out over on Pepino Man's channel. I'd like to check that out. Yeah, I do have. It's somewhere. I don't know where it's at though, Waxman. Here's Kaz Gralla. Eric Jones, he had moved up, and there's Tommy Baldwin. And it's been a while since I really looked at all these. Here's Parker Kligerman. He's on the NBC Sports Network now. He races every now and then. Here's the president, big guy over NASCAR, Mike Hilton. Matt Crafton. My name's Ryan Doherty. Well, it's nice to meet you, Ryan. I guess you're saying that's your name. Alright, Matt Tiff, Todd Bodine, Brett and Jeff's brother. They call him Onion Head because he's got a bald head. There's Brett Moffitt. He made a cup start in that picture, if I remember correctly. There's Paul Menard giving me a fake grin. It's not too friendly. Ward Burton. It's awesome. Ty Dillon. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. There's the man, Dale Jr. That was the best night I've ever spent with a NASCAR driver. Drop the like. Appreciate it, man. They call me the Wax Man. And they call me Danny boy, whatever. This was Rachel Rooper. She was awesome. I miss her being Miss Sprint Cup, Miss Coors Light. Got to know her really well. She had a baby or something. Gotten engaged to Rustin, which is one of Denny Hamlin's like PR manager guys or whatever. And then she fell off and kind of had to quit being Miss Coors Light. But she was very, very nice. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, everybody sub everybody up and make sure you help each other out. Here's the King again, Richard Petty. I was actually at another Krispy Kreme event. They just lost their partnership with Krispy Kreme because the way things were, and it took new ownership and everything. All right, here's some photos. I actually used to go in the pits every now and then, and I took these one year and kind of tried to go back and get a lot of the drivers to sign these images that I took. So we got Austin Dillon, Trevor Bayne, Casey Mears. I think these really are cool the way they look too, where they were coming out of the pits, and I took the photo and just had the driver go back and sign them. There's Ricky Stenhouse, Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards. Gosh, I miss Carl Edwards a lot. He was awesome. I hate he stepped away like he did. Joey Logano, Eric Almirola, Michael Annett. Now he's back into the Xfinity side of things. AJ Allmendinger, he's working on NBC now. Matt DiBenedetto. There's Dale Jr. Yeah, Ethan, I don't know if he's still here or not. We got 7 people in here. We only got 5 thumbs up. Let me refresh and see if we got 7. We got 8. We got 1 thumbs down. Wow, somebody come in and thumbs down us. Man, you're always going to have those thumbs down. I don't care. If they ain't hating, we ain't doing something right, but whatever. I ain't worried about it. Thad Moffitt, he's actually Richard Petty's grandson, if I'm not mistaken. He's an up-and-coming star. He'll probably be making it to the big leagues. I'm sure driving for Petty Motorsports one day. Yeah, I went in and seen him today, Chris. He was kind of stunned that I walked up to him. Yeah, man, I always get thumbs down. I don't care. Here's Kyle Larson. That was actually his first win. I didn't take that photo, but I got it off the internet and had him sign it. There was Larson's old trailer. I used to go around taking pictures of the trailer. I never really got into that, though. I actually took this photo, and people do not believe me. I had a guy one time when I went to go get that sign. He said, "You can't get that sign." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because that's somebody else's image." I was like, "Man, I was there in Victory Lane. This was actually an image that I took when I was in Victory Lane. It kind of looks like it's professionally done, but I took it, so I wouldn't have done that if I didn't take it." Here's some stuff from Bowman Gray when I go there. I won't get into that. Burt Myers and Jason Myers, and a couple of my buddies. I won't show that. I once was in this is funny. I was in some Christmas parades with my go-karts. There's some images of that. Here's little me. Check this out. It's funny. Oh yeah. Well, that's cool, man. There's little me though in a race car. I think I was probably about, I'd say about 7 or 8 in that photo. Like I said, guys, I've stuck with it. I never left it. This is Martinsville Speedway. We used to sit right here back in the day, and now this exact same area is not there anymore. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, Pepino. Yeah, I've been taking photos for years, man. A lot of this stuff is it's back in like 2013, 2014. A lot of it. This is like from 05, 04 when we used to go. That's Jason Leffler. That's kind of why I put it in here, because he has passed away. But never got to meet him but like once. Here's some Disney car stuff that my son likes. Chase Elliott, and then there's Larson winning another race. Let's see what we got here. There's the owner of Martinsville Speedway, Clay Campbell. There's Joe Nemechek, Bill Elliott. It's a bad picture of Bill, but he wouldn't stand still long enough. Here's yeah, Pepino's awesome, Chris. You just subbed to a good channel. Here's Larson. He was holding my son. My son had just gotten his noggin knocked on the ground. He fell out of the car. Man, that was a horrible day. We'd went and seen Larson and a couple others. But he had fell out of the car trying to get to his dad. But there's Ross Chastain. Let's see, there's Hannah Newhouse. She drove a little bit. Now she works for MRN. And there's the man again, Jeff Gordon. Gosh, I love all my photos. There's Bubba Wallace or Darrell Wallace. Here we go. Here we go. Brian Deegan. Big rally racer and all. Haley Deegan. These are only autographs that I've got of Haley. She's the next big thing in NASCAR. Debbie Voggs is here. What's up? I was at the Atlanta race when Jeff Gordon won the championship. I have a beautiful picture of the entire track using several pics I took. That's awesome, man. And then Voggs is here. What's up? I hope to meet you guys someday. Who knows, Voggs? You never know. We go to Charlotte every now and then. But that's Miss Haley Deegan. She's the next big up-and-coming star. I do have these photos, too. There's her and the team owner, Bill McNally. So I tried to get as many photos as I could signed by her when I was down there. There's Dale Jr. and me at his podcast thing. And then these are the last 2 things that I've gotten signed recently with the photos. Travis Quaffle. That's all I got. Here's a band photo that I used to go and see. But I thought I'd show that since I seen it there. Those are a lot of drivers, and I keep collecting them every time. We got a cool Throwback Thursday coming this week. I went to my local Goodwill. We're going to get to the mail. I know it says live mail day, guys, and I do apologize. I haven't showed the mail yet. But I got all these cards. They're probably most likely junk cards, which I already knew that. But I paid only 99 cents for these at my local Goodwill. There's tons of cards. So we'll look at those Thursday. I got that planned. And but let's get to the mail real quick. We got one in today from Mr. Sean Sweeney. Appreciate it. What's up, Bobby? Just seen you come in. Yeah, it was 99 cents. I mean, there's probably no good cards. I don't know. I may need your guy. You know, you guys help a bunch of you guys to look at them after I go through them, just to let me know if there's anything worth anything in there, because it may be, it may not be, I don't know. But got back from Sean Sweeney today. We didn't enter his contest. I told him that I forgot to make the video, which I really did, and I feel bad. But he decided to go ahead and send us something over, and I really appreciate that, man, for you doing that. We got a letter here from him, and up top it says, "What is seen is temporarily, but what is unseen is eternal." And that is from 2 Corinthians 4:18. There's your Bible verse for today. Alright, it says, "Hi, how are you doing?" We'll go ahead and answer that. We're doing okay. I just wanted to send you a little something for you and your son. Enjoy, my friends, and God bless you and yours. Sincerely, Mr. Sean M. Sweeney. And then he signed it down at the bottom. Alright, this is really cool, guys. We got a Sports Kings single memorabilia for Shawn Michaels. That's really cool. Shawn Michaels had a very good career in WWE, WWF as well. That's a really cool card. It looks like a piece of shirt, maybe. I don't know. Maybe his pants. It says, we'll read the back. It says, "You have received a Sports Kings Volume 1 memorabilia card. On the front of this card is a piece of shirt." So it's a shirt worn by wrestling icon and two-time Royal Rumble winner Shawn Michaels. It's guaranteed by Sage, and the authenticity of the memorabilia embedded in this card. So that's real cool, man. BNS, what's up? Sorry I missed you. Shawn Michaels, he had an awesome career. God, I really want to. I got to feel this shirt. I don't normally do this, but I really want to see what this shirt feels like. I'm gonna be careful with it and see. Shawn was really a good wrestler. It just feels like a typical shirt. Maybe I can show you guys a little bit better now to be clear. Really awesome looking card, though, in my opinion. We got 8 people in here. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Really nice looking card there you sent over, Sean. Appreciate it, man. I know he said something about some NASCAR stuff, but I don't know what he's going to do about that. We're going to have a NASCAR auction coming up, guys. I mean, I'd like for you guys to at least drop in and see what's going on. I haven't really announced the exact date yet, but I've got some stuff that I need to unload. And like I said, it's not going to be expensive stuff. It'll be reasonable. I'll have lots put up and stuff like that. We got back from one person today. I guess I'll go ahead and show that too. And since we got 8 people here, 6 people now. Yeah, Chris, those are really cool. We got back from Kyle Petty today. I can already tell you guys right now because of what it says in the corner. I sent Kyle several cards. Here's his business card. It says, "Please use our hashtags Charity Ride and KPC25. There's all his social media stuff. Kyle's an awesome guy. Very, very down to earth. This is Richard Petty's son, for you guys that don't know. But he signed these for us. He has a very awesome signature, just like his dad does. There's that one. Very, very nice signature. I've still got tons more stuff that I need to send him. I send him about 10 every time. And just cover the postage, and he doesn't have a problem with it. I once seen him one time at one of those Krispy Kreme events, and yeah, man, wish everybody was like this. But there's one thing you can say: you cannot fake that autograph, him or his dad. They have that iconic classic signature, and it's just so beautiful, in my opinion. Very, very, this is awesome right here. I like the way that one looks. But anyways, what I was saying was, I once had at one of those Krispy Kreme events, like a stack of cards. I think it was like 30 some cards, and I wasn't planning on getting them all. I was just kind of thumbing through them to figure out which ones I wanted to get signed. And Kyle seen the stack, and he said, "What you got there, buddy?" And I said, "A stack of cards with you, on them." And he said, "All those right there are me?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Any Mopar." That's right. Yeah, the King is awesome too. But anyways, he was like, "All those cards right there are of me." I was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "You mind if I look at them?" He's like, "I think it's cool that you took the time to go through your stuff and just pull out cards of just me, to bring." I said, "Yeah, I'm not trying to get all these signed. I was just kind of thumbing through them to figure out what I wanted signed and whatnot." And he said, "Well, if you don't mind, I'll look at them. I'd like to just see, the different cards you've collected up." So he started looking at them, and as he was looking, he was just taking and signing them. And I was like, "Geez." I'm like, I even said it. I said, "Kyle, you don't have to sign all these." He's like, "Well, I'm looking at them, Anna. Why wouldn't I sign them?" So hats off to him when he did that. I think I walked out of there with like 30 cards signed by him. So that was really cool. But a cool one to get back from, I've got several off that I'm waiting to get back. Got some that I'm fixing to send off to. I got Ricky Craven I'm about to send off to. Let's see, I'm trying to think of who else. A couple others, but all right, man. Yeah, it was Pepino, and like I said, he didn't have to sign all that. And all right, we'll catch you back in a few minutes, Wax. I'll probably be here. I was gonna grab something else to maybe show you guys if y'all got a minute. Let's see. Would y'all be up to maybe looking at some of the hero cards that I've got, just different people? I was showing some of them when I first got in. And what I mean by hero cards is like these, the cards like I was, some of these things. Here we go, like stuff like this. Would y'all be interested in seeing some of the different ones that I've got? If so, we'll hang out and just chat. I can go to my Legends section. That'd be a cool section to go through some of the older guys. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I'll grab this stack and see what's in here. I know the middle of this box is where the good stuff is. That's why I'm grabbing in the middle. Let's see here. I lost my spot now. I don't think I grabbed them all either. No, I didn't. We over here making a mess. Deafness, what's up, man? Y'all go check Deafness out for sure. He's rising like crazy over there on his channel. We're about to show some cool looking cards that I've gotten. So here's my Legends section. I found it. Alright. If I can grab them out here. Having a hard time. Alright, we'll keep that up. Alright, here we go. Here's a nice little stack I've got done up here. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Check this out, guys. This is the old Martinsville Speedway photo with Jeff Burton, Mark Martin, and Ted Musgrave. Got all three of them to sign it. Yeah, Pepino, man. You say that? I done that the other week when we were hosting the giveaway. Man, I had the awfulest mess coming out of the closet, and I kind of found out what all was really in the closet that I hadn't seen in a while. Here's a Mark Martin. I got him the last time that he ran that last season for like a fill-in, I think for like Stewart. I grabbed him up and got him. So there's an older one for Mark. Here's a cool Roush Ration with everybody on it. Got Stenhouse, Kenseth, Edwards, and Biffle. These are some classic ones here. Alright. Here's another Mark Martin. He was kind of in a hurry, if you can tell. Alan Gustafson. I didn't know he was this crew chief. I might have to go grab Alan on this card. Pull it out long enough to get him on it. So he's still crew chief. Here's Michael Waltrip. I'm trying to figure out where he does his podcast at, because he's been having some cool guests over on this show, but I can't figure it out. I think he's doing it at his old shop. But here's another Michael Waltrip. I actually forgot that he drove the 51. I'm kind of reminiscing here. Some of these old ones. This stuff's from 2009. That tells you guys how long I've been doing this. There's a 55 though. Here's Danica. Danica Patrick. This one has been certified too. It's got the certificate of authenticity. Danica Patrick. So that's cool. Here's Junior Johnson. He's a legend. Hall of Famer. He's actually in the inaugural inductee class with Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt and all them. There's Brendan Gaughan. I won't talk much about him. He ain't really done much in his career. Mark Martin. Make a mess in every room. Yeah, I know the feeling. Here's another Mark Martin. Here's a Hall of Famer, Richard Childerson. I think this is really cool. It's kind of like on that Hall of Famer look and all, and on the back it shows a bunch of old photos of them. Used to go down to the Hall of Fame and get these guys, but now it's just gotten ridiculous to go down there. There's Richard again. Got another one. Here's a different one. He does a lot of stuff for veterans. Need to come down on this a little bit. There we go. Here's a Chocolate Myers. Oh, we're fixing to get into the good stuff. I'll tell you guys a little story about this too with these Jeff Gordons that's coming up. There's a test session going on back in like 2015, something like that, 2014. It's actually one of the last test sessions that NASCAR allowed the teams to go around to different tracks and stuff before they came there and all, and they would do like Goodyear tire tests and stuff like that. Well, Hendrick Motorsports came. This is when Casey Kane, Dale Jr., Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, and all those guys were running at one time. So it was like a dream team. Hold on one second, guys. Everybody stay right here. Don't leave. Please don't leave. I'm gonna hook this thing up for my son and see if we can fix this. He's wanting to play his Buzz Lightyear game, so we're gonna see if we can't hook it up for him, and then we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, I promise. Let's see. Cool Thomas chair. Yeah. Cool Thomas chair. Yeah, y'all jealous of my Thomas chair. I know. It's perfect for sitting down, though. It goes with my son's table. But what I was talking about was the dream thing with the Hendrick Motorsports thing. Appreciate everybody staying in here, too. I was just trying to hook that up for my son, but it ain't going to work out. But Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr., Casey Kane, and Jimmy Johnson all came to this test session. And let me say, when you get those guys to come out for a test session, you better try to get all the autographs you can off of them. Well, me being a big Jeff Gordon fan, I had like 20 different things I was wanting to sign. He comes out, big man in a small chair, that's right. Making it work good too. Anyways, I was like, I gotta get most of these things signed. And he announced, he said 1 autograph per person. I was like, okay, all right, that's fine. If that's the way it's got to be, 1 autograph, I'll take it and I'll leave. And I was like, you know what, though, I got a better idea. Okay, so you know, like, you got he's sitting in the car and he's got his mirror over here. He's got that blind spot in his mirror, so you can't see at a certain spot. Well, you got like 30 different people trying to get his signature at one time. So he's not focused on the mirror. He's not really looking around. He is looking at people's faces because he turned a couple people away. Like, they got like 1 or 2 things signed. He's like, I done got you. Well, the whole time I'm over here doing this number. I got my hand out and I'm like doing this. Then I'll get that one signed, take it back. Get that one signed, take it back. Guys, I walked out with 15 different Jeff Gordon signatures at that one setting. So I'm going to share most of them with you. I knocked out a lot of stuff at that deal, and I was very, very happy. That's a classic one there. But if he only knew that I got 15 things signed that day, gosh, he'd have been like, give me some of those back, man. Yeah, I just kept handing them. I mean, like, literally, look, guys, all these. I was like, I came to get my stuff signed. That one's kind of hard to see. Here's a cool one. Kind of done up like the thing. But I got all these at one time. Supposed to have more. They're probably through here. Here's some Jeff Burton's, though. Guys, I probably have like 5,000 of these cards signed. I'm not going to sit here and just show you guys all of them. There's a classic Jeff Burton, though. Yeah, I have like over 5,000 of these cards signed, though. And I'm pushing almost to 2,700 cards signed through the mail and in person. So, like I said, guys, y'all really enjoy the aspect of the baseball stuff. I mean, it's cool. I love the baseball side of things, too. But right here is where I love my stuff at, and that's NASCAR. There's Hermie Sadler, a couple of him. I'm supposed to have some more of those Jeff Gordons I was going to share. There's a couple Elliott Sadlers. That's cool. Wow, this is really cool coming up. Wow, this is John Hunter Nemechek when he was in the Can-Am series. Wow, I forgot I even had that one. Here we go. Here's some more Jeff Gordon. That was actually the last race that he ran. Last one. Here's a couple Mark Martin photos at the Rockingham. Wish they opened that track up again. So those are really cool throwbacks. I think Jeff Gordon was the greatest driver to ever race. Playoff points stopped him from winning. Yeah, I would have to say so too, man. Here's a couple of these Bobby Allison things that I get. Donnie Allison. There's an old classic Mark Martin. Back when he drove the Winn-Dixie car. I've heard that Winn-Dixie is still around down in Florida and other parts of the country, but they all shut down around our area, so I don't know. Here's one of the oldest living NASCAR racers to this current date. It's Paul Goldsmith. He was, in this photo, it was in 1960, and he finished 3rd place in Indianapolis. I sent off a couple cards at Paul. He's a NASCAR legend, and he sent these photos back to me. And it says Paul Goldsmith right here. 1953, he won this race at Daytona Beach on a bike. Can you imagine, guys? Check that out. It's really cool. The photos are just awesome when they send stuff like that back to you. I don't even know who that guy is. I don't know what some of this stuff is in here. Here's a nice Bobby Allison with a painting that Sam Bass did. Let's see. Alright, there's Don Miller. Ned Jarrett. Here's a cool one. Ned Jarrett. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is Paul Sr. I mean, no, Paul Jr. Paul Jr. from American Choppers. He signed that. I met him back at Martin for this past time. Here's a very, very cool looking card. This is awesome, guys. Richard Petty and Dale Inman, guys. Check that out. This one's really, really cool. And this is one of my favorite cards. Smithfield sent me this through the mail. I asked for it and they sent it over. I mean, that right there just in itself. You got crew chief and driver. Wow. It's one of my favorite hero cards I got of the King. Here's a nice one too of Richard and Eric Amarola. Back when they paid tribute at Darlington to Richard Petty. So that's Eric when he drove for him. The old classic scheme. That's a really cool looking card. I've got an MRN pad. I ain't going to show that. Here's a class of 2018 with Ray Evernham and Ron Hornaday and Ken Squire. The rest of the group that came in that year was deceased already and passed away. So I got that signed by all those guys. Here's Wendell Scott's deal, and that's his son's autograph. Let's see, Jerry Cook, NASCAR Hall of Famer. Jerry Cook again. I ain't going to show that one. Some of these guys you wouldn't even know, so I'm not going to share with you. Here's a classic Dave Marcus. Dave Marcus, he's good about signing through the mail. Here's a 2019 Hall of Famer, Waddell Wilson. Actually, it's the class of 2020. I said that wrong. Let's see, there's Bill Blair. He's a NASCAR legend. Bobby Labonte. Check this out, guys. What a classic deal right there. Going back to the 2000 season. I've got these things from years back. This is a very, very nice Richard Petty. I'm going to slide it out of the sleeve. Check this auto out. I am proud of this one right here, guys. And this image does not do it justice. That's a nice card. And that blue makes it really, really pop, too. That Petty looking blue that he's got. There's Mark Martin. Class of 2017. And he owns a bunch of dealerships out in Batesville, Arkansas. So there's those. Here's Richard again. He signed it down there in the corner. I'm kind of glad that that marker right there ran out because it was terrible for smearing. There's a white one. White image. Oh yeah, man, Smokey and the Bandit. I look. Let's see real quick. Hold on 1 second, Pepino. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. He asked, was we big fans of that? Let's see. 1 second. No. Well, I've actually let my my cousin borrow some of these movies, so I don't have them here. But I'll show you a couple that I do have. I got Talladega Nights, The Circuit, Kart Racer, Herbie Fully Loaded. The Labonte family is from where I grew up. What's up? That's really cool. That's cool. But I've got Smokey and the Bandit, Grease Lightning. I'm trying to think of these movie names. The one with Sylvester Stallone in it, that the IndyCar deal. I can't remember the name of it. Shoot. I wish I knew the name of it. But I got that one too. And then I've got all the Smokey and the Bandits. Shoot, I wish I could remember the name of that one. Now I'm trying to think of that. But yeah, I've got all those different movies. I like them too. And I'm trying to remember the name of the other one though. The one with Sylvester Stallone in it, and he drives the IndyCar thing. Have you seen that one? Here's a nice Richard Petty though. This was celebrating his 75th birthday. So I got that one signed in black. Looks really cool. Here's an older Richard Petty from 2005. I liked it when he used to use that black and that blue because it done a little better. Here's our Richard and Eric together. And Richard signed it upside down, but it's still okay. Here's Richard and Kyle together. Both of them signed it. Here's another Eric and Richard signed together. This one's, oh, this is cool. I remember this one. This is a fold out from like a magazine or like an advertisement for STP. But I got Richard to sign it right there. And then this side, it's celebrating the 25th anniversary of Richard Petty's 200th win. It tells you the dates and everything, like of each race that he won and where he won it at, and like little milestones and stuff. I don't know if you guys knew it, but on his final win was at Daytona on July the 4th, 1984. President Ronald Reagan actually showed up at that race, and Petty won. So he got to like shake Ronald Reagan's hand. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. See if one of you guys can look that movie up, because that's got me puzzled now. And come back and like tell me the name or something, because I really want to know the name of that. It's got me thinking now. Here's a cool one. Darrell Waltrip. Check this out. In the Route 66 big Kmart card. That's a classic. Signed by Darrell Waltrip. Here's another one. Dale Cartrip from the movie Cars. Kind of got that because my son likes it. And he actually signed Cartrip too instead of Waltrip, so that's awesome. Alright, here's an old classic sticker from the 92 Fan Appreciation Tour for Richard Petty. He signed this for me. These were handed out by Goodies back in 1992, and got that signed by Richard. Here's Terry Labonte signed. Let's see here. Rusty Wallace and Leonard Wood, the rest of the guys from the class of 2013 had passed away, so I got both of those signed. Here's a Rusty Wallace signed piece from, this one's an older one. I'm trying to find a year here. Can't seem to find one. I'd say that's mid-90s though. Driven. That's exactly right. That's the movie. Driven. Yes, that's a really cool movie. It's kind of corny on some of it, and some of it's kind of boring, but most of it is really cool. This is a cool MRN thing. All the crew from MRN signed this entire thing, so that was a cool one. Yeah, it's called Driven. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend you at least go watching it. Here's an old Wood Brothers thing that they had an event a couple years ago. Oh, I know what this one is. Check this out, guys. This is an old classic poster from 1986. The Goodies 500. Richard Petty on it. See if I can get it in cam here. I'm looking at my second screen, making sure everything looks great. He signed it right there, though. I can't even fit the stupid thing in one thing. But this is a classic from 1986. That's a cool poster. I'm proud to have that one. Here's Darrell Wallace and Richard. I got a couple signatures from Richard in this stack. Like I said, I got plenty of Richard Petty autographs, guys. I hang tight to them too. Richard Petty. That's why I said when I hit 200 subscribers, I gave away 2 Richard Petty autographs. Man, that about killed me, but I did it. And thinking about maybe at 750 giving away something small. But when we get to 1,000, guys, I've got something nice up my sleeve. You guys are really going to appreciate it. Even if you're not a NASCAR fan, you'll know exactly who it is. Here's a Bill Elliott. Oh, this is really cool. The old Burger King car for Joe Nemechek. It says, "Get your burgers worth." There's Joe Nemechek before he retired. Couple. Scott Riggs. Todd Bodine. I tell you another person that has a good signature is right here. It's Todd Bodine. Check this signature out, guys. This is in a metallic bronze. Check that thing out. Thing looks awesome. Todd has a very specific signature too that he does. Here's a nice Jeff Burton, classic one too. From the Exide Batteries Company. This is from 2000 as well. So what do you guys think about a lot of these things that I got? Would y'all be interested in like taking a day or two or three or whatever, different segments, and kind of looking through some of these one of these days? Would that interest you guys? Pepino Man looks like he would be interested for it. How about everybody else that's watching? We'll take a day, and it may actually take more than a day, because like I said, guys, I have over 5,000 of these cards signed. I'm not even kidding you. Like, look right here. We're digging out of this bin, and it just keeps going through there. I've got them scattered out under my bed. It's everywhere. Like, I've been doing this right here since like 2010, just straight. Before that, it was every now and then. I'll actually show you guys where I got my start at real quick, and I'll tell you guys that story. Speed Channel, which is not around anymore, they used to have this thing set up. They would travel and go to different tracks, every track. Alright, man. But yeah, if you guys are interested, we will go through this bin one of these days. It might take 2 or 3 days, like different live streams, because there's no way I'm going to sit there and just go through all those in one setting. There's just no way we can. But if y'all are up for it, we'll do it one of these days. But this flag right here, Speed Channel used to set up, and my mom, and this was actually my mom and I think Dad or something, I forgot how it worked out, but they found out that they were going to be filming live that night, and I had this little flag, and I was wanting to be on TV, just being silly. We all did, and found out that Jeff Gordon and Jeff Burton was going to be on the show. Well, Jeff Burton was my mom's favorite driver, and Jeff Gordon was my favorite driver. So, alright, man. That's a statement then. Yeah, man, I've got a lot of autos. I'd probably say I have over at least 12,000 different autographs, and that's just adding them up. I wouldn't doubt it one bit. When you add some of these up, see, I've got 2 or 3 different people on some of these cards, and when it comes to cards, cars, stuff, a lot of mine is NASCAR related, but still, it's cool, I think. But anyways, back to this. Jeff Gordon and Jeff Burton was actually going to be the guest that night, and these two right here were the first autographs that I ever got in person. Right there is Jeff Burton, and right there is Jeff Gordon. And then I would take this thing around right here, and I would actually get guys to sign it. This was the first piece that I ever took around as a kid, and I was getting these guys to sign this flag right here. And I'd like to pass this down to my son. Well, all this stuff gets passed down to him, but I kind of cut the flag off of the pole thing that it was on, and kind of put it up in a little thing. But I can still to this day go on here and tell you guys who is who and what's what on here. Most of them anyways. There's a lot of cool names on here though. I'm looking at it right now. I see Brad Keselowski, Ken Schrader, Samantha Bush is even on there. That's Kyle Bush's wife. Darrell Waltrip, Ty Dillon, Regan Smith, J.J. Yeley, Michael Waltrip. But that Pepino, man, you wouldn't even believe the big flag that I do have. I have a flag in there that has a bunch more than this stuff right here on it. It's up in the top. Maybe I can drag it down just for a second. But I definitely want to go through those cards right there with you guys. I think that would be a fun little segment thing to do. If it took like 2 or 3 filming segments or whatever live to do it, it would be cool. Here's the big flag though that I was talking about, and I know Pepino, man, he wants the Thomas chair. He cries every time I get up because he's wanting one just like it. But I had to actually take this flag and I've done like a printout. And to keep up with who I have on it and who I don't, I kind of laid it out on a spreadsheet thing and wrote the drivers' names with where they signed. And the way that I ran this flag is, I started this like 3 to 4 years ago, and if they made a start in the big series. Alright, that's my mom that just said, enjoyed watching, I'm out of here. Like, she says I'm out of here, like she's just gone. Yeah, the Thomas chair rocks. But this one, if they made like a cup start, like the big leagues, I kind of got them on here. There's no way in the world I'm going to be able to show this all in one little thing. But this has over 100 and some signatures. Let's see if I can get this thing done around the right way. The camera's probably not going to pick up a lot of them. I'll just kind of scan through it. But let's see. See if I can get them. You guys can see them though, but there's just no way that I'm going to be able to show every signature that is on here, because like I've literally like have over 150 different signatures last time I checked. Like, I'll show them up close, kind of skim through. But Danica's on there, right there she is. Jeff Gordon, Bobby Allison, Donnie Allison. Like the list goes on, and I'm still trying to get some guys on there that I don't have. So there's that. Pepino Man says, wow. I'm glad that at least somebody appreciates the fact and is actually mesmerized by that. I mean, I'm glad you guys are sticking around too, because I mean I could go keep showing on and stuff like that, but we'll definitely take a look through that bin one of these days. I would enjoy doing that, looking at it, because there's stuff in there that I probably don't even remember that I have that's actually signed and all. I've shown this like 1 or 2 times on here, and I really enjoy showing it. It's the only autograph that I have of Dale Sr. This is the only autograph, and I've got this thing in a case, and then another case, and I'll kind of drag it out today, but I'm not going to go in depth and pull it on out so you guys can see. But this is authentic. It has the sticker and all on the back, but a Dale Sr. signed photo. I'm very proud of this one. It's the only autograph that I have of Dale Sr. and obviously you can't take that one back and get another one, so you know, I'll keep that one. But very proud of that one. Thought I would show it again. I've showed it like 2 or 3 different times before on the channel, but we've got some people in here that hasn't seen some of this stuff, so I thought I would share it again. I'll go through a couple of these. I'll show you guys this, and then we'll move along really quick. I'm gonna go down underneath my bed here. This is actually how I have to store my autograph cards right here. You're seeing it the way that I have to store it. I have one of these like big 2,000 count, 1,500 count containers that they used to sell at Walmart, and all these cards right here are signed, every single one of them. And then I have another one underneath the bed somewhere, and they're all signed. Last count, I haven't added the Kyle Petty's that I showed, but I have 2,648 cards signed like that. That's not included like the authentic ones. It's not added up in there. So I might be going through some of that stuff and putting it in the auction. I'm not sure yet. But you guys definitely need to check out my auction when we have that, because there may be something like you may not be like a race fan, but it may be something cool that you guys might appreciate to have. So we'll show a couple more of these cards off, and then we'll probably get off before 8 because tonight is wrestling night. We watch our wrestling on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I don't like missing it. Last week was pretty crazy. I think it was last week or week before. It was 2 weeks ago. They had that big stage blow up deal. I don't know if it was a hoax or not. It's hard to tell nowadays. They're speculating that it was a hoax, but who knows? I'm just gonna grab another handful of these, and we'll go through them. And then we're probably just gonna move along. Wicked, what's up, man? It's the first time I think I've seen you in one of my live streams, man. I appreciate you stopping by. We got William Byron here, though. This is trying to figure out where this is at. This is like a couple years ago, though, on that one. Yeah, Pepino, man, if that's something you're interested in, man, we can definitely do it. Yeah, I'm thinking I might do that. We'll kind of brush through some of these. I'm just trying to keep you guys interested. I mean, if you're hanging out, man, I don't want to have you just sitting there like, this is William Byron's card. I kind of want to move the pace along. But, yeah, we'll definitely slow things down and show some of this stuff off in some videos. I mean, if you guys are interested in it, we'll definitely make the videos. There's no problem with that. I just don't want to bore you guys, you know what I'm saying? This is a 2019 William Byron, though. So that's a new card. I actually got it not long ago. He actually went to a school that's not far from me. There's another one. This is him in the truck series. It's very cool. I actually got one, I think, somewhere of him in the, that's the same card, the Can-In series. Oh, really, man? That's awesome. I'm glad I at least... Wicked, all these right here are done in person, man. Every single card you're looking at, maybe like, I would say like maybe 50 of them I've sent off to get signed, but yeah, all these are done in person, man. Autograph sessions, me going out to the tracks, waiting like 8-9 hours a day just to get them. Yeah, a lot of this is in person, and a lot of those cards are in person too. Like I've sent out. I have sent out like 106. I've gotten back 117 returns this year, but like I said, most of these cards, like when I done the Bristol haul earlier this year, not really chicken and breath, or that's a long name. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You guys, y'all have the baseball stuff, man. This is my area of interest, the NASCAR. All those are right there, man. These things are mint. Like these, like this card right here is from like 2014, and it looks like it just came off the printing press. Cause I keep it in that bin. Right there is all the autos. That's only a portion. Like I said, I have some under the bed and stuff in the closet. But there's a Brendan gone. I'll recap on some of these later on. Since you guys are interested, we'll do the videos. Definitely. There's a Joey Gase. I just don't want to bore you guys. That's the thing. I know not everybody's really interested in NASCAR all the time, but it's really all I've got. I mean, it's really all I dabble in is NASCAR. Joey Gase. There's another one. Here's my boy Gray Galden. Now this is some classic stuff here. Like I said, Gray is a very, very close friend of mine, and I've followed him all the way up through the ranks. This is him in the Pass series, the Pro All-Star series that they used to run back in the day. Pepino, man, let me tell you what. I have stood in the wind, rain, snow. Yes, snow, because it has snowed at a track that I went to before like a year or two ago. Sleet, like literally it up in the 80s, to the upper 90s, all the way down to like 15 degrees, dude. Like just literally standing to get autographs. I've done it all. But here's him in the 12 card too. And then here's Gray also in the 20 in the Can-In series. Here's him in the trucks. Like I said, I have a lot of his stuff because he would send me these personally. When I'd be at the track, he would just hand me one. And here he is in the 7 truck. Now he made this one start in the 7. He's been with a lot of teams, so it's cool. Y'all might like this next card because it was a special Panini scheme. Gray Gaulden actually ran a Panini scheme back at Bristol a couple times this year. Check this out, guys. This is a one-of-a-kind, like a prototype deal. Not many people have these. He personally gave me these. There's like a card that goes along with it too. I'll show that in just a second. But yeah, he drove the Panini trading card car in a race. So is that not cool, guys?
I got it.
Like literally, Panini actually sponsored a race team. What's up, buddy? You want to come here and tell them all, hey?
Hey, I got my keys.
Come here. This is my son for you guys that haven't ever seen him. I got some people in here.
I got my keys.
Juan Pablo Montoya, I do not have. He was I have some of his hero cards. Yes, I have some cards of these. But I never got his autograph because Juan Montoya was... I'm just going to be straight out with you. He was a jerk. Like, I've stood as close as I am to my son to him and he wouldn't sign. But there's another Gray Gaulden. There's another one that's the same one. Got several the same. Here he is in the Feed the Children card, 30. The 23. I'm telling you, every Gray Gaulden card that was made, I basically have it because he would give me one. Sweet Frog.
I see it.
Dr. Pepper. Another Dr. Pepper. There's the 20 truck again.
I see it.
Yeah, Juan Montoya was terrible. He would not sign much. Tony Stewart is about the same way. I've been as close to, it's like I was my son just a minute ago. Still wouldn't sign. Here's like a prototype card deal with Regan Smith because it was a one-time race.
You're running for me, kids?
I mean, if you want a card that's not signed, I can probably do that. It's not going to be signed, though, man. If you're interested in, like, picking one up that's not signed, I can do that. But I don't have one that is signed, and I do apologize. I actually got a relic for Juan Montoya. Let me show that really quick. I got a minute to do that. You might be interested in that. This is my relic box for my NASCAR stuff. Does this interest you? Oh, it would have to be signed. I got you. Check this out, though. It's a Juan Pablo Montoya race used fire suit piece from 2009. Press pass. If that interests you, let me know. Maybe a couple dollars or something. We'll figure it out. I don't know if it interests you, though. Just let me know. Alright, back to these real quick. I don't want to bore you guys too much. There's a Regan Smith. I mean, if I'm boring, please let me know, because we obviously have like one dislike up in the house here. That's what I was saying earlier. Somebody disliked us earlier. We got 2 dislikes now. Hey, we got 2. I don't care. Travis Quaffle. They're probably just hating because they don't have all these autographs like we do over here. I mean, I ain't being mean. I'm just saying. JJ Yelly. There's another one. These are some of the older, like the newer guys now. We're getting into the newer guys. Jeb Burton. Here's another Jeb Burton. This was a special scheme that they ran one time with for Rick Ware. Here's another one. I didn't realize I had this many Jeb Burtons. Here's a image that they took at Daytona. when he was starting in the truck series. Yeah, Peppino.
No. I see it, dude.
Okay. All right. Chicken and breath or whatever. Chicken X breath on pub. I guess that's how you say your channel name. Just let me know. I'll keep that set out for you. There's a Jeb Burton, Reed Sorensen. He never really had a good career. Here's a Dario Franchitti though in the corner. Never really got to get his signature either. He only ran like 1 or 2 seasons. He came over from Indy. There's a David Strimmy. If you guys really want me to make those videos though, we can definitely do it. It may take like several different days. Hats McGee is here. What's up, Hats? Here's an older Brian Vickers. Another Brian Vickers. Sadly, man, he had to leave the sport due to blood clots. He couldn't race. Here's an awesome guy, Marcus Ambrose. He drove for Petty Motorsports video game.
I got my teeth.
It's all I used YouTube for until I found all these car channels. Oh, I got you. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. This is a really cool auto by him, though. It really pops. I liked BV. Who is BV? Brian Vickers? Oh, that's probably what he meant. Brian Vickers. There's another one. I didn't realize I had this. I mean, guys, I don't realize I had a lot of these. I haven't seen some of these cards. I haven't probably looked at in like 2 years, just because, you know, I've kept them in this little box. But every card is different. Every card is different in here, except for a couple are redone. This is a prototype that he had for Marcus Ambrose Motorsports. He was building these engines, and I grabbed one of the postcards and got him to sign it. Here's Parker Kligerman. So you guys are into the baseball autographs, and I'm over here into all this. So maybe that's cool to, you know, maybe you guys could show off your baseball autographs like I'm showing these off, and I'll come check it out. David Reagan. There's a couple of David Reagans here. That one. I don't know what all that mess is. It's like a couple little ones. Those are the same. The Dream Machines. See if I can flip this over here. And I mean, those were just 2 small stacks, guys. I've got tons more. I can show. Would y'all like to look at some of my signature cards that I've gotten? Would that be cool? Chief, what's up? David Gilliland. Yeah, I've got some Gilliland autographs. I showed some of those earlier. Right here's a couple. David Gilliland right there. Right there. I'll show some of my signature cards off that I got through the mail and stuff. My son's in there talking about Toy Story 4. That he wrote Toy Story 4. So, big announcement, guys. My son wrote the movie Toy Story 4. So, that movie was credited by him. And he's over here acting like he's been drinking or something.
No. I just see the door.
You didn't see the door.
See the door. See the door. I see.
Oh, you better watch out.
I see.
Guys, we got about 10 minutes left. We got about 10 minutes left, and we're going to wrap it up because I've got to go watch my WWE. We watch it every week. I know It may be the fakest thing on TV. It may be the realest. I don't know, but we enjoy it. I'm trying to get these cards back in here. Gillen is a great guy. Yeah, he is. Went into his shop a couple weeks ago. I go down to their shops every so often. I'll actually be going to Bristol next month. I saw Toy Story 4 on the 6th and cried. Oh, Lord. Somebody get hats, McGee, some tissues. He's going to be crying on us. Don't scream like that.
I got it.
Let me grab this. We'll go through a couple of these before I get off.
No. What? I know.
All right. This is actually going to be some of my my collection where I've sent off through the mail and in person. Like I said, majority of them are from me doing them off in person. And then we're going to head off of here. Alright. So this is a set that I'm working on from 2017 Donruss.
Hey guys. I bet other viewers.
I don't know. Let's don't give any spoilers, Hat. Some of these guys might have not watched the movie just yet. We, Mama, they're reading the chat. We got Chase Elliott starting it off. This one's numbered at $2.99. Greg Biffle. Everything you're seeing here is signed. Chris Buescher, AJ Allmendinger, Todd Dillon, rated rookie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wicked ain't seen it, guys. Yeah, Bo Jackson, he cried. Let's don't give it away. This one's numbered to $2.99, Eric Jones. Then we got a regular one. That's why I got both of those in there. That one's signed by Eric. This one's signed in red, so I kind of made it different. Here's a rated rookie numbered to $2.99 for Cole Custard, the blue version. And I got the regular standard. Then the rated rookie for Daniel Hemrick. Then we got Austin Dillon. I'm kind of flashing these up, trying to move along quicker. I could do a whole episode of this stuff too. Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott. Here's a variation. Yeah, custom. Here's a variation for Jimmy Johnson. It's got JJ on there. I think I have the other variation too right here. It says 7-time champ, Jimmy Johnson. There's supposed to be one more, and I have it. I just need to get it signed. It's just got Jimmy Johnson wrote on there. Here's Kurt Busch. And then right behind it's a variation. It says the Outlaw, signed by Kurt. Now this one was signed through the mail. You asked me if I got a lot of this in person. Well, this one was signed through the mail, and here's the outcome by Paul Menard. Kind of blotched up. Here's a Greg Biffle. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I never thought that y'all would have. I'd have done this a long time ago. I'm glad y'all enjoying this. So we will definitely be doing more lives like this. So y'all guys keep that in mind. We'll do this again. Here's a Trevor Bain. AJ Allmendinger. A Jeffrey Earnhardt. And let's see here. Chris Buescher again. A lot of these are different cards. Everything you're seeing is different. Ryan Blaney. Sorry about the spoiler. Landon Castle. Michael Annette. Matt DiBenedetto. Michael McDowell. Regan Smith. I want to vote right now. I've asked it and I've asked it and I've asked it, but only a few have said anything. What's that driver out of Tampa? Young guy. I'm not sure. Yeah, I agree. Hats. David Reagan. But what I was going to say was, here's a blue David Reagan, so it's kind of like a parallel. That's why I got two of them in here. Y'all tell me, are y'all up for me sitting here going through these cards, or those big cards one of these days, and doing them in segments, like different lives, and y'all coming back and looking at some of this stuff? I mean, I'm up for it. We'll set a day each week to do it. If y'all up for it, I'm up for it. Here's Elliott Sadler. I'm glad to share it with you guys. Here's Daniel Suarez. Justin Allgaier. And maybe by showing you some of this stuff and what I've got, maybe y'all come back and check out the auction or whatever when we have some of this stuff go up for sale. Ross Chastain. Eric Jones. That's cool, man. Awesome. And Eric Jones, again, he signed it in red. That's kind of why I put it differently. And here's a parallel number to 199. Same card for Eric Jones. That's why it's in here differently. Ryan Reed. Here's Darrell Wallace. And the reason why I put these in here together is because every now and then he'll sign Bubba Wallace and then he'll sign Darrell Wallace. So there's his two different autographs. Because they call him Bubba Wallace, but his real name's Darrell Wallace Jr. Alright, Ty Dillon. Christopher Bale. A couple Christopher Bales there. Here's one that's numbered to 499 though for Christopher Bale. Pino Man says yes. Alright, Pepino. Well, y'all keep it in y'all's minds. We'll come up with a day and I'll kind of make a small video announcing the series and stuff. Because I really enjoy, looking at this stuff too. Because it's been a while since I've seen some of this. Matt Crafton. I'm sure y'all hear my son in the background. Here's another parallel number to 499 with Matt Crafton. Johnny Sauter. Some of the truck guys here in the set. John Hunter Nemechek. There's another one. Tyler Reddick.
No way.
Joey Logano pit scene. Oh, they like Haley Deegan. Well, check this out then. I'm collecting her cards up. I haven't came across the newer ones just yet that came out. But there's her two rookie cards from last year. Miss Haley Deegan. I don't know where the hat is just yet. I'm about to look. We're gonna wrap up this stack and then we're gonna get off for tonight. Like I said, wrestling's fixing to come on. And I don't want to miss the opening of it. Because that's when the good stuff usually happens. Alright, there's Trevor Bain again. Regan Smith. My man, Kyle Larson. Amarola. He's wanting an Amarola auto. Let's see what we can do. I'm not seeing one in this stack just yet. Hold on one second. We'll see if we can find one. Danica Patrick. Haley Deegan and Danica Patrick. Now Danica is in here.
Give me
somewhere.
It's my turn. This is my turn.
I don't know where. Maybe right here. Hold on one second. I think I got the Danica.
This is my turn.
Oh, that's Roger Petty.
Let me take them.
Well, I don't know exactly where they're at, but we're going to continue. We're going to continue because Haley Deegan is better than Danica Patrick. Yeah, I would agree. There's Paul Menard. This is just one set, guys, that I put together. Joey Logano. I got Eric Jones to sign it because he was running it that year instead of Matt Kenseth. There's Chase Elliott. We got 8 people in here. Greg Biffle. Ryan Blaney. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alright. Sorry about that. Haley Deegan is better. That's exactly right. Joey Logano. Chase Elliott. I never thought this little deal just showing these off would have struck y'all guys like it has tonight.
Somebody's killing them. Almost wrestling time.
Pepino Man. Almost wrestling time. I'm listening. I hear it coming on. Yeah, we're going to go through this stack and then I'll get in there. You watch wrestling too, Pepino? There's a Chris Busher again. Extreme Rules is this Sunday. So I'll be having a recap on that. If something big happens. Chase Elliott. I hear Becky Lynch coming out now. Not a big fan of Becky. My son likes her though. I like the bad guys a whole lot more than I do the good guys. There's a 199 to 199 Logano. Daniel Suarez. These are like throwbacks to the old Donruss sets. Appreciate it, Chris. We're fixing to get off here in a few seconds. I got these couple more and we'll show. It's Kyle Larson. Alex Bowman, numbered to 499. He just won the other week for the first time. There's a classic. Darryl Waltrip. Dave Marcus. See you on the next one. I want to see that Amarola. Alright, we'll have Amarola on the next stuff. I'll get that loaded up. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If there's anybody I don't have cable was a huge fan in the 90s. Yeah, things have changed a lot since the 90s, that's for sure. Jeff Burton. There's the King, Richard Petty. William Byron, he needs to win a race or two coming up. He's in the right equipment. $1 Million Bill. Bill Elliott. There's the Gentleman, Ned Jarrett. These are like some little insert deals that they put in there. Variations. Jeff Burton. 80s were even better, that's right. Harry Gant. I hear Seth Rollins coming out. Here's a harder to find card in the set. It's 2016 Xfinity Series Champion, and I've got one that's numbered for Daniel Suarez. Here's some of the inserts from the set too. Eric Jones, Phenoms. And here's a number to 999, and I don't understand why they do this with the cracked ice for the NASCAR stuff. To me, the way these cards look, they should be numbered way less than $9.99. But this is for Phenoms Daniel Hemrick. And then here's the regular version right behind it. '80s and '70s signed. Other than like those Legends guys right there, not really. Back in the 70s and 80s, they didn't really make what you'd say a whole lot of those postcards, so not really. And the first NASCAR set that ever came out card-wise was in '88, Max '88. That's a very, very pricey set. I've been wanting it, but I'm not chucking out $100 for one, and that's an average day price for one. I've been wishing I could find one at a yard sale or something, but I have partial of that set, but not the complete set. There's a Todd Gilliland, David Gilliland's son, Phenoms. Yeah, I know, so shiny, or chiny as you say, right? Here's a number to 999, Joey Logano. Here's one from Kyle Petty. Got back from him today, so that's cool to see him in the set. Signed. I actually got to add that one that I got signed today in here. And here's Richard Childress to $9.99. Here's one number to 49, a press proof. Number 16 to 49. If it could have been just a little bit more, it would have been door number. And here's one pole position, numbered to $9.99 for Chase Elliott, and he was in the 24 car. It sounds like, oh, check this out, guys. Look, we got a Thomas Daniel Tiger here, and it says Tiger-tastic. It says, I would buy if How would you imagine the whole complete set, 88 set signed, priceless? Yeah, but a lot of those guys have passed away that are in that set. But I can tell y'all this. I got to showcase this one of these days. We started it off by showing those cards. I have a set right here. It's the Max 91 set. There's 240 cards in the set. I went through the set and actually marked off the people that have passed away.
You find my hat.
I ain't found the hat yet, baby.
You find my hat.
Wouldn't you say he's a little mean to his daddy?
You find my hat.
No, I ain't found it
You
yet.
find my hat. You find my hat. You
Okay.
find my.
But I'm down to 32 cards left in this set.
find
And I
my
went through and kind of marked off who's dead and
You
whatnot.
find
But I got to
my
show this off.
hat.
I've been working on this set for a little over a year now, sending them off through the mail. A lot of these I've had to send off. But, I mean, literally, everything, if you see the white paper, it's not been signed. But if you see a blank, like that entire page has been signed. It's just something I've been working on. Some things I won't never get signed because the guys have passed away. But I just thought of that. But I'll be going to Bristol next month. So look for those videos. I'll definitely be having a lot of stuff back from that. But I think we'll go through this one day. And we'll go through this thing one day. I mean, you guys are taking a liking to it, so I don't mind it at all. I'm kind of surprised just as much as y'all are. Go live at Bristol. We might do that. We recently just went unlimited data on our plan with our phone service, so I don't have to worry about the data cap anymore, and it's busting past it. So we might do that. I'll think about it and see if we can work that in. Maybe get some of the drivers to say what's up on the camera or something. That would be fun. We've already had Dale Jr. to say hey to the channel, and I had my boy Larson do an intro for us. So if I can get some of those other guys to say what's up or something, that would be cool. So we might do that. Definitely. But appreciate everybody that stopped by. This has been one of our best live streams I've ever had, really, besides the other night with the giveaway. I don't know about thousands of hits, but we might get a couple. That would be cool.
Find my hat.
We'll find the hat.
Find my hat.
I gotta find this young man's hat.
Find my John Cena hat.
He's wanting his John Cena hat. He's getting wild up.
Give me my John Cena hat.
I think it was Chicken that was wanting to know about this card. Let me know about it, and we'll figure it out.
No,
What we can
get
do about
my chicken. Take my John Cena. My John Cena. My John Cena hat.
Okay.
You find it.
But guys, we're gonna get off of here. I appreciate everybody that stopped by and hanging out with us
Bye,
for this
bye,
past
bye.
hour and a half or whatever
Bye,
we've
bye.
been on. Kind of
Bye,
flew by.
bye.
It was fun.
Bye bye.
Don't tell them bye just yet.
Bye
But,
bye.
Yeah, you have a good one
bye.
too, Pepino, man.
Bye bye.
Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Definitely come back. We'll have some more of these
bye,
videos to
bye.
come.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
All right, everybody, you guys have a good one. Thank you guys for stopping by. This has been Danny, and he's yelling our intro and our outro. We got a wild man here. So we'll see everybody later.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you all for stopping by. And don't forget, check back with us soon. And we'll have some more of this stuff coming. Hey, come here and don't yell it. Don't yell it. Come here.
No.
Tell him, say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Look.
I'm gonna be back. Bye-bye.
Look.
Bye-bye.
He's going to be on camera.
Bye-bye. Boo.
That's the boss himself, guys.
Bye. Boo. Bye-bye.
Did y'all hear that, guys? He said subscribe to our channel.
No.
Say subscribe. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Subscribe to our channel. This is the Toy Story 4.
He's gonna lose his voice there if he keeps on. But we'll see you guys later. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Don't forget to like it if you haven't liked it. Subscribe it if you haven't subscribed it. Make that thing turn red. And hit that bell icon so you'll know when we upload or go live. We'll see you guys later. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.